Well, the judges are supposed to be impartial, but a retired federal judge who lives in the Midstate just took quite a stand about a controversial issue.
And he's not alone. Seth Kaplan tells us why this bipartisan group of jurists is pushing back against what they say is a hyper-partisan president.
The headline for this New York Times op-ed: a simple proposal for the legal profession to regain its dignity. The authors, retired federal judges Shira Scheindlin of New York and John Jones III, who was the chief federal judge for our area. Last month, he told us this joke.
I thought my name was changed from Judge John Jones to Bush-appointed Judge John Jones.
The ruling itself was issued by a largely conservative judge, a Bush appointee, Judge John Jones III.
That mattered then in the context of a ruling that disappointed conservatives and delighted liberals. It matters now because this is no liberal activist who wrote in the Times the Trump administration took unconscionable and manifestly illegal measures against law firms that had represented clients and causes the administration disliked. Scheindlin and Jones are talking about executive orders like this one about the law firm Wilmer Hale and this one about Jenner and Block, requiring the government to terminate contracts with law firms because of what Trump said was support for liberal causes. In response, the judges wrote, several large firms made deals to eliminate diversity efforts and agreed to provide nearly $1 billion of free legal services to causes favored by the government. While a handful of firms fought back and won, most simply remained silent, no doubt wary of making themselves a target of political ire. Jones, who nowadays is president of Dickinson College, says that role means he has seen all this in two realms, with the law firms and with colleges and universities.
Colleges and universities know that a lot of this is unconstitutional, as do law firms, but the power of the presidency and executive orders sometimes cows them to the degree that they just decide that it's more effective, cost effective, and better for them to submit. And I find that unconscionable and a real shame.
Jones and dozens of other retired federal judges in what they're calling the Keep Our Republic Article 3 coalition, some appointed by presidents as far back as Ronald Reagan, signed this letter.
We want lawyers to, basically band together and say this kind of activity won't stand. It's a violation of the First Amendment.
Not all Republicans agree.
It's not so much a disagreement. I think there's a lack of context. Too often these folks that want to protect laws and justice and customs seem only upset when the Trump administration does something.
In Harrisburg, Seth Kaplan, ABC 27 News.
And you can see Seth's full unedited interview with John Jones and Guy Sharaki full unedited thoughts on our ABC 27 News Plus app.
Hi, I'm Eric Finkenbinder from ABC 27, and we're excited to announce the new ABC 27 News Plus app. Live stream newscasts or watch content on demand. This is different than the ABC 27 app on your smartphone. You can check this out at home, and it's very easy to use. With a Fire Stick, go to the homepage, scroll down to search. From there, enter ABC 27. Move over to the apps, and there we are. Click the icon and install. It's just that easy.